Hi everyone, it's your girl CJ, and today we are talking about owning a pit bull, how to care for your pit bull, what are the most rewarding aspects of having a pit bull, and what are the most challenging. Today I'm interviewing my fiance, and we are going to be going over a direct website in which you can have your animal adopted if you feel like it's not a personality match, because I think it's important to talk about these things because everyone's so excited when you adopt a pet, but then what happens when it's not a personality match? What happens when, it's not a good fit for you or the animal? And then what's the most graceful way, you can carry that out and make sure that the animal gets into a good home. So we are talking about the website Rehome by adoptapet.com. And we're going to go over Indica's profile and just how easy it was to set up and hopefully answer some questions. This is a very baby channel. I want to say it's very small. So it might not reach a whole lot of people, but at least it'll be out there and showing you where you can find Indica if you're interested, if you've seen a few of our other videos. Okay, so I'm testing the light because I got two lights on and I tried the dark, so we're gonna see which one works out. I am testing my mic out. Hopefully everything's working. We in the kitchen, so this the backdrop. Hopefully it's not too distracting. And I only got one chair, so we're gonna figure out. I might be on the other side of the camera for a while because I'm just gonna like focus on him and ask him questions. Hello everybody, it's your girl CJ, and I have my beautiful fiance here,
Winfield,
also known as.
Agent W.
That's right. Today we are talking about our pit bull, and we have some information about his adoption website. We're gonna just go over a couple questions, answering, what is it like to have him in our care? What have we gone through? My baby has been through a lot, so he is gonna be very vocal in this video. I'm just gonna remind him, like, if he gets kind of like stuck at a question or something, we're just gonna just get through it. He's like fresh out of trying to get him a bath, so he's like
Yeah.
he's tired.
Mm.
But yeah, he's fresh out. Can answer some questions if you guys want to type down in the comments below any additional questions for us. We would love your support. Okay, don't forget to give this a big thumbs up, smash the like button, like and subscribe to the channel.
I can't talk about this right now.
Baby,
It's like too much. It's too much stress.
we had gotten him on my phone because I have all the questions right here in front of us. First question. Okay, baby. So, how old was Indica when he came into your life, and then how did he come into our life?
He was about a month and a half years old and came into my life because one of my neighbors had a litter of puppies and they wanted me to look at them.
And is that a smile of regret?
A little bit because when I seen all the puppies and I had a good feeling, I like animals, but when I seen them all together playing, that was like a good feeling. But when I seen what they had to go through with all of them, I just thought maybe that might be a little bit of a responsibility. But even though they were trying to get them all adopted, but just one, even just one puppy by itself, I felt like was a lot of work and responsibility.
hmm Before I before you get into the backstory, can I ask you, have you owned um, pets before, and kind of like a quick background on that? Like, what kind of pets have you
I've had fish.
owned?
I've had one tabby cat, and I've had a couple puppies, but I've never had them that long. Maybe just a few days or up to like a week. I've never had them that long, so I didn't really have like the full experience.
And then there was a situation where you were taking care of somebody's animal. Kind
Yeah,
of go over that real quick.
I was taking care of two cats that someone left in my bathroom, and
Left up in your bathroom.
yeah, they left them in my bathroom, and I took care of them for 8 months. That was a lot of work as well. A lot of work.
And were you relieved when they were out the house?
Yes, I was so happy. Had all my peace again, and no cat hair
Right.
anywhere, and all the meowing was no more.
So you like animals. You enjoy having animals around, like companionship. But what is it about having an animal like? Do you think it's not for you, or do you think maybe circumstances? have any in the future? Like, what are your total thoughts about being a pet owner? Is it more cons and pros to you overall, or just like currently?
Um, I would say it's more currently with my situation. I would have to have something that I feel like is not as much work. So
Like the
maybe,
mental and physical aspect of
mm,
being a pet owner.
yeah, the companionship is nice to a certain extent, but there's some other factors as well that sometimes help contribute to my reasonings for having an animal such as a dog. Hmm.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, let's go back to the question: how did Indica come into your life? So the neighbor had a litter of puppies.
Yes, the
It
neighbor had a litter of
was
puppies, and I would see them maybe,
this was before Christmas.
yeah, before Christmas. I seen them a few times, and um, there was just different things going on, like in my head. Like when I would see them, I just thought like it was cool, like they was all together, but then I knew that they were all going to different places, so it was like kind of like a weird feeling as well. But basically, like three of the puppies automatically like had destinations where they were going. One of them got stolen, and Indica was one of the last ones. Him and his sister Sativa, which was a brindle. She, they were the last puppies left, and I don't know, for some reason I thought it might be a good idea, or they thought it'd be a good idea, even if he just stayed with me for a night just to see if I would like it. And I kind of just made like a decision based off of holding him in my arms and him falling asleep on me. So I figured that maybe he would like me, but it still wasn't a guarantee. And I feel like I was just in the spirit of Christmas. So I decided to, well, actually, I gave him back after having him for a night. I gave him back. I didn't say I didn't want him. I just said that I needed more time to think about it. But maybe like a few days later, I came back and I held him and stuff. And then I said, I decided that I was going to get him from the neighbors, which I did. And then after that, that's when the whole journey and everything started.
How did you choose his name or did he already have his name?
No, I did not choose his name. He already had his name,
Which is
Indica.
Indica. We also call him Indy.
But I decided to keep it because I felt like it was a suitable name for him, and I actually did like the name, so I decided to keep the name.
Were you hoping he'd be more mellow when you got him? What were your expectations?
My expectations was for him to be mellow and be like a baby. That's what my expectations was.
Just like a baby, yeah.
Yeah, be like a baby. That's it. Yep.
Just lay down, go sleep, eat your Bible, like
Yep.
whatever, your food, and
Pretty
chill out.
pretty much,
Think
yes.
that the nappies are helping with fight.
Yes, pretty much. Hmm.
What were the most difficult aspects of his care as a puppy? What are the most difficult aspects of his
The most difficult was the potty training and trying to get him to go potty on pads, as well as
because he would eat up them pads, but have to be with us on this one. He would tear them up. Like we tried to like take them down, everything, have the spray, the pee spray, so he can smell his scent, but that didn't work, right?
yes. And then as even as like even as a little puppy, he would like scratch and then try to bite and stuff like that. So I was trying to get him out of that, but it was kind of hard for me to get him out of that. The only other thing I was able to do was like try to give him like special treats for his teeth and special toys that I know that he could
Like teeth on.
teeth on and just basically just take out his energy out on without tearing up things in the house. Also, I had to make the house puppy proof because
And also, it's an apartment, right, baby?
it's a yeah, it's a very small space. So yeah, I had to like board up areas, put boards up around certain areas of the house because the first thing I noticed was him chewing on my wires. Yes, my Christmas lights as well. Because I came in the house, I seen my Christmas lights all the way down the hall. They wasn't in a straight line no more. They was everywhere, and then I just had to get rid of the lights, and I had to put up all the wires so that I wouldn't have to worry about coming home and wires being all chewed up and stuff like that. Yes, yeah, being Curious George. So I that's what happened, and then now it's just
What's like the most challenging thing to provide him consistently?
the most challenging thing is giving him baths as well as walking him because mentally yeah, I know it's not that hard to just get to take a dog, get up, and then to try to put a dog's harness and leash on and just take him outside and all that stuff. But when you're in the area and in a place that you feel uncomfortable, you don't want everybody to see you. You don't want everybody to see you and your dog. So that's how I feel about that. So I have to take him to a certain place, which is downstairs, where there's plenty of room for him to run around, and then occasionally take him outside for walks, but any other exercise or walks that he would get would be downstairs.
Right.
Yes.
You can run and get off his leash, and we don't have to worry about other dogs. See, that's one thing we missed out on, right? Was the puppy classes.
Yes, the puppy, that as well as he wasn't going outside right away for walks and stuff because I wanted to make sure that he had all his shots and stuff, as well as him not being around a lot of people and a lot of other dogs because I wanted to make sure that he had his shots and stuff.
Right, right. So
Yeah.
he does have all his vaccinations. We had the his last appointment was what, a month ago. He
Mm.
gets his parasite meds every month. Was there anything that didn't get done with his vet care? Like
No, they pretty much did everything. Besides trying to like trim his nails, and we got certain things for that, trimmers and stuff.
Well.
Yeah, we started doing it ourselves, but besides that, the only
But he's
thing
scared of the electric trimmer, right? He's not like
he he doesn't.
electric one.
Yeah, he likes the non-electric one. A little bit better. Only other thing that didn't get done with him is he didn't get neutered or nothing like that.
Yet. Is that he's still needing to be potty trained. He knows he has pooped outside and peed outside, but he's just kind of like living like a house cat right now, which is why we are hoping that he gets adopted, right?
Yes.
Finds a better home, maybe a yard, and even a condo with a sliding door would be helpful. And this is just a reality. It's like another reality of living in an apartment while having a dog. Like there's certain obstacles that you face every day, right? Trying to get him out that door. It's not as easy as
Yeah.
but you keep trying. We have been trying. So what are you hoping for Indica? Like what kind of home are you hoping that Indica is placed
Um, a home where they have the energy to match his energy. Pretty much like he gets walked on a regular basis and gets lots of love and affection and
in? Probably somewhere with bigger kids, maybe not smaller kids until he gets
yeah,
more training.
yeah.
Is he aggressive at all?
I wouldn't say he's really aggressive. He's just very energetic, and playful.
Like he wants to jump on people.
Yeah, yeah. But if you rub him and stuff, then he'll show his affection back towards you and stuff like that, and he'll warm up to you and relax.
And then we are gonna close this out. We just have a few more questions.
Hmm.
So, what are things that this breed absolutely requires? Like it's a must, and don't get him.
Oh, you need a must is food. You can't go without food.
He's greedy.
Can't go without dog treats.
Right.
You definitely need some dog toys to keep him busy, or if you want to say distracted, but stimulated. You need to have some things like that he can play with. Um, just maybe just like a bigger space for him to like run around, or if there was like a yard or something like that, think that he I think that he would definitely like that, but he just needs to have people that can take him out more. And
what about the energy that a person has, like their personality? Do they need to be assertive and
I don't feel like they really need to be like that. I feel like they just need to just, I
make
guess,
sure that you are the leader of the pack because he's a pit bull,
they
right?
just need to have a better understanding of the dog and its breed, because it is a pit bull. It's a pit bull, but it's like you can't let him like bully you or control you.
That part.
You can still like do things for him and like to take care of him, but the most that
Just don't treat him like a baby.
yeah, the most important thing, yeah, is not treat him like a baby. Just treat him
You
like
can spoil him, but you still need to have that assertiveness.
yeah, you have to have like a balance,
Yeah.
because you don't want to like overfeed him or over give him treats and stuff like that. You want to do it. You got to have your own like special reward system for him. Put in place for when he does do good things, and listening and following basic commands that you might want him to do certain things, and basically reward him for them type of things by giving him treats and petting him, rubbing him on the head and stuff like that.
Awesome. Okay, babe, we're gonna have talk to you so we can talk about this profile here for Indica. This is called adoptapet.com. He is listed on here through Rehome by Adopt a Pet. He has his pictures on here and some description. I'll just give this to my baby so he can kind of show you what's on here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to close this out with some final thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to learn more about Indy, you can reach out to us through here as well. So this is his profile. And what's on here?
What's on here? Well,
That's some basic information
you
about
got
Indy.
yeah, we have a few pictures on here of him. Um, we have basically like his basic info. He's American Pit Bull Terrier. His weight's not listed on here, but he right now currently he's 35 pounds.
35 pounds.
He is a male, and he is gray, silver color, salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm. He has these beautiful caramel eyes. Like, I always thought my baby's eyes matched his eyes. Very,
Um,
very cute.
ooh,
House trained, good with kids. We say he's good with kids because he probably is, but again, they probably should be a little bit like, older than 7, just so that, he gets that kind of socialization with the little humans as well, I feel like.
he does have all his shots. He's
Mm-hmm.
heartworm negative. Um, his personality, he's affectionate. He's athletic because he likes to run around and until he gets tired. He's very curious, and he's very food motivated, playful, and
Greedy.
protective because he will let you know if somebody's at the door. So yes.
Making sure that you're ready for that. Again, like it would be more ideal for him to be in a house than an apartment, but if you have certain things, like it might work out for you, if you work constantly working on his training.
Yes, and why he needs a new home is because I plan on moving here maybe in a couple months, and I feel like the space is just still too small for him. And some places that I looked at moving to, they don't really accept dogs, or they just don't accept the pit bull breed by itself.
Right.
Um,
Any other closing thoughts, honey, about owning this pit bull?
the closing thoughts is that he just needs a good home, somebody that's loving and caring and gives him lots of attention, lots of food, lots of treats, and lots of time to for walks and things like that. He would become a very good companion for somebody. Um, I just I just kind of got outgrown. I love him, but the space is too small. I mentally just
It's been taxing on you.
it's been
Telling
very
people the truth.
it's been very hard for me.
But
I'm
it's
not gonna
it's
even
not the
lie.
breed. He's a wonderful dog, but
It's
it does matter. Your lifestyle, these certain factors overall,
yeah, I
if
need
he's
a
going to be a good placement
yeah, I
for
need a
everybody.
lot of peace. And every time someone comes to my door, all I hear is and that's how I know he's very protective.
Yes.
So I could tell he's very protective, but sometimes I just don't need that. But it just causes me a lot of mental stress. But I feel like someone else might be able to handle that, or they might have him in a different space or an environment where he doesn't really do that like that. So I'm pretty sure he would still be protective and things like that of that nature. But I feel like just a bigger space overall and someone to show him more attention and do some more training with him, he would be a very nice companion for them.
Right. All right, you guys. That's our final thoughts. We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. It's been lovely. Again, it's your girl CJ and my beautiful fiance Agent W. Linfield in the building. Hopefully, he'll be back with us for more videos. All right, you guys. Thank you so much.